Paralives Early Access is coming December 8th, and y'all, I'm already counting down the days. Let's break down everything confirmed for Early Access, what you can do, what's missing, and what exactly does no paid DLC mean for the future of the game. If this is your first time hearing about Paralives, no worries. I've got a whole Paralives playlist you can check out after this, plus some handy links down in the video description, including their official website. But for now, I want to get straight to the tea. Paralives is officially entering Early Access on December 8th, 2025. It'll cost $39.99 USD, which honestly feels like an absolute steal considering how much will be included in Early Access. This isn't just a little preview. I mean, it is to a degree, but it is also a solid foundation for something amazing. Also, no paid DLCs. Ever. Not now, not a year from now, not even 5 years down the line. Just free expansions and updates. That decision comes from the dev team themselves since they're life sim fans just like us, and they believe that players deserve a complete experience when purchasing a game. Since they're a small indie studio, the plan is to fund future updates solely through base game sales. I don't know who needs to hear this at EA, but ahem. Anywho, after Early Access is released, essentially their Patreon has fulfilled its purpose. That means they'll stop accepting new and existing pledges and will sunset the pledge rewards after they've been delivered. The page itself will stay open, but only for posting updates, sharing new info, and collecting feedback from players. This feels like an actual collaboration between devs and the community, and man, I love to see it. You probably do too. We love to see it. I'm not here to drag that Plum Bob franchise today. Paralives deserves its own moment in the spotlight, but I do want to point out when features in Early Access are things that The Sims 4 didn't include at launch, or still doesn't have, or they might be behind a paywall, even after all of these years. If you see this symbol pop up throughout the video, just know that's the difference right there. What's going to be included in Early Access? Well, let me tell you, live mode is stacked. Let's start off with the open world town, and yes, it's really open. We're talking seamless lot transitions, 0 loading screens when moving between houses, cafes, or public parks, and other lots too. You'll bump into parafolk doing their own thing like grocery shopping, heading to work, or chilling at the park. The whole place just feels alive. And because there are no loading screens, you'll stumble into these chaotic, unscripted story moments like maybe catching your para's partner getting a little too friendly at the cafe across the street. The first town will feature 50 to 70 lots, mixing residential homes with community spaces like parks, shops, restaurants, and more. Traveling throughout the town is designed to feel realistic, which means your para won't take the whole day to travel from point A to point B. Travel time will make sense. If your para wants to pop over to a friend's house or grab a coffee, it won't take all day. And speaking of getting around, your para will start out on foot, but during Early Access, cars and bikes are coming. They're also working on boats and houseboats, which is such a fun detail. Oh, and yes, swimming is planned too. So if you're dreaming of waterfront homes and lazy beach days, your time is coming. You just gotta be patient. As you can see in the trailer, this beautiful town has its own distinct identity. It's full of personality without feeling like a copy-paste grid. It's incredibly exciting to see all of these parts of the town that we haven't seen yet. If you missed it, I actually made a whole video diving into the town reveal. Click the link on the top right corner or check the description for that. Another thing we got glimpses of would be a few of the public lots like this antique place or this clothing shop, this flower shop, with paras casually browsing the outdoor racks. Adorable. Of course, we got to see the inside of the cafe again, a location that I adore. Some other amazing things that are confirmed for Early Access include house fires. Yep, well actually, okay, wait, hold up. House fires are not amazing in themselves, alright? I'm not out here endorsing house fires, that can be devastating. But I might just be a wee bit hyped up that they will be included in Early Access. If you're hoping for day 1 maximum chaos, you're in luck. Paras will be able to grow up, have a relationship, have children, and then eventually die. It's a full life circle, because what's a life sim without a little existential dread sprinkled on top, am I right, guys? There are so many things confirmed for early access in live mode, like day and night cycles, work that will be rabbit holes, career progression, wants, needs, skills, and emotions, social interactions, relationship development, being able to multi-select characters and do things as a group, a cooking system, bills, character autonomy, shops and restaurants, museum and collections, and modding tools to add and edit the game's content. Now, there will be things that will come out during early access, such as a calendar, family trees, dogs, cats, and horses. Like I said before, cars, bikes, boats, houseboats, and swimming. Story progression for NPCs, gardening and fishing, organizing social events like parties or weddings, tools to edit and create towns, and more personality traits, wants, emotions, jobs, etc. Let's talk build mode, because they did not come to play. Actually, they came to develop. I came to play. You know this, I know this, I think even my uncle knows this. We all know what's coming and we're all screaming, even if it is silently in our heads. Say it with me. Color wheel for everything. Not only do we get to pick out our own colors from a color wheel, but items will also come with pre-made swatches. So if you're short on time or just indecisive like me, then they got you covered. What's not to love? I can't feel anything but love for a color wheel. We've been waiting, we've been begging, and Paralives said, say less. Another huge build mode feature we gotta take a second to appreciate would be the flexible wall placement tools. That means curved walls or walls at any angle, pretty much whatever your creative heart desires. I'm very excited to see what players are gonna come up with using that. There is also an optional grid for wall placement, which is super handy if you're the kind of builder who likes to keep things precise and symmetrical. Or if you're like me and need help making things look like you knew what you were doing. A few more build features include split-level platforms, building multiple floors, moving existing walls, resizing objects, stair and roof placement, and fences. Hold on to your cup of tea, because during early access, they're going to be releasing even more build mode features like advanced roof tools, advanced stair tools, placing windows and doors on curved walls, basement tools, pools, and more pieces of furniture and objects. If you love building in life sims, Paralives is about to give you everything you've been missing, and then some. We can't forget about the Paramaker, since it's also a work of art. If you've seen the tattoo placement tool, then I know you're already nodding in agreement. The amount of customization we're getting will be insane. It's wild to think that this level of detail is part of the base game. Yes, base game, day one, early access kind of deal. I'm a huge fan of the ability to layer and mix tops. You can choose what undershirt your para will be wearing with their jacket, and it's not just a couple of presets, you actually choose the combo. That opens up a whole new world for unique looks and unique looking paras. I don't think I need to say this, but I will anyway. That is amazing. Plus, there will be asymmetry for paras, which means their eyes can be different colors, they could rock mismatched socks, and more. The level of individuality is refreshing and truly helps the players make paras that feel more real. Other confirmed features for the Paramaker include a color wheel for everything, a height slider, body and face sliders, and a genetic system. Later on, during early access, they're including creating and managing multiple outfits, creating pets in the Paramaker, editing the genetics of a para with advanced tools, and more clothing items, hairstyles, and accessories. This is more than fine, because what we're getting at launch already feels like a solid game, not some empty shell that needs 15 expansion packs and a blood sacrifice to be fun. So yes, your para can have one green eye, one purple sock, and their mom's nose. It's giving chaotic realism, and I'm in love. I hate to break it to my husband, but yep, sorry. So, is Paralives ready to take over the life sim world? I think it already is. And the best part, it's only going to keep growing from here. Drop a comment and tell me what you're most excited for. Pets? Curved walls? Being able to select multiple parafolk at once? Paralives Early Access drops December 8th. $39.99 USD, no paid DLCs, no crumbs left. I'll see you and your asymmetrical sock wearing paras real soon. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Bye!